try?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, please.
Yeah. I need your screen share, Prabhuji.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was sharing it.
Oh, okay, Prabhuji. Maybe.
Yes, Mataji. When you're ready, Mataji, please.
Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna. Gopinath, 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 Mama Nivedana Suno, Mama Nivedana Suno, Mama Nivedana Suno, Mama Nivedana Suno. Vishayi Durjana Sada Kamarata, Vishayi Durjana Sada Kamarata, Kichu nahi mora guna, Kichu nahi mora guna. Gopinath, 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 Amar Basar Tomi, Amar Basar Tomi, Amar Basar Tomi, Amar Basar Tomi, Tomar Charane Loinu Sharana, Tomar Charane Loinu Sharana, Tomara Kinkora Ami, Tomara Kinkora Ami, Mama Nivedana Suno, Mama Nivedana Suno. Gopinath, 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 Ki mone shodhibe more, Ki mone shodhibe more, Ki mone shodhibe more, Ki mone shodhibe more, Na jani bakati karme jadamati, Na jani bakati karme jadamati, Poreche samsara ghore, Poreche samsara ghore, Mama Nivedana Shuno, Mama Nivedana Shuno, Mama Nivedana Shuno, Mama Nivedana Shuno. Gopinath, 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 Sakala tomara maya, Sakali tumhara maya, Sakala tumhara maya, Sakala tumhara maya, Nahi mama bala gnana sunirmala, Nahi mama bala gnana sunirmala, Swadina nahi kaya, Swadine nahi kaya, गोविन्दाय मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु गोपीनाथ 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 नियत चरणे स्थान नियत चरणे स्थान नियत चरणे स्थान नियत चरणे स्थान मागे पमारा कांदिया कांदिया मागे पमारा कांदिया कांदिया कोरो हे करुण दान कोरो हे करुण दान मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु गोपीनाथ 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 तुम्ही तो सकली पारो तुम्ही तो सकली पारो तुम्ही तो सकली पारो तुम्ही तो सकली पारो दुर्जनी तरी ते तोमारा शक्ति दुर्जनी तरी ते तोमारा शक्ति के आचे पपीरा आरो के आचे पपीरा आरो मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु गोपीनाथ 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 तुम्ही कृपा पराभारा तुम्ही कृपा पराभारा तुम्ही कृपा पराभारा तुम्ही कृपा पराभारा जीवेरा करणे आसिया प्रपंचे जीवेरा करणे आसिया प्रपंचे लीला कोइले सुबिस्तारा लीला कोइले सुबिस्तारा मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना सुनु गोपीनाथ 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 आमी के दोषी ए दोषी आमी की दोषी ए दोषी आमी की दोषी ए दोषी आमी की दोषी ए दोषी आसुर सकला पाइलो चरणा असुर सकला पाइलो चरण विनोदाता किलो बोसी विनोदाता किलो बोसी मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु मम निवेदना शृणु गोपीनाथ 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 हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautiful, so deep, calling for Gopinath.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी
Thank you so much, Mataji. Just feeling so much of ecstatic, thinking of so many problems in this material world. Just calling for the hand. Yes, so beautiful, so deep. Okay, thank you, Mataji. And we got Swarup Prabhuji, Jayavat Mataji, and Prabhavati Sachi Mataji. Then Ratnam to all of you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, and dear devotees, thank you.
Dandavat Pranam
Krishna
to
Prabhuji.
you, Prabhuji, and to all the devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All Guru Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, all devotees, please accept my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, so next we shall move to next Mangalachan prayers. Can I request Prabhavati Sachi Mataji, would you like to do the Mangalachan prayers if you are available? To do the Mangalachan prayers. Prabhavati Sachi Mataji, are you available for Mangalachan prayers? Okay, Swarup Prabhuji, would you like to do Mangalachan prayers, Prabhuji?
Sure, Prabhuji. Can I start now, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरद्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यो मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांसा श्रीरूपां सग्रजातं सहागना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सद्वैतं सवादूतं परिज्ञाना सहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांसा हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदवनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुव एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष्य शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय शिला प्रभुपाद जय समवेत भक्त वृंद जय
Jai. Thank you, Prabhu. Very beautifully done, Mangalachan praise. Thank you so much. Okay, so we shall do the Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers as well. So as we are doing teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, so can I request Jaivad Mataji, are you comfortable to lead this one, Mataji? Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers, if you are comfortable.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can try. I can try on my own and see how it goes.
We all follow behind you line by line, Mataji, if it is okay with you.
Sorry, take a devotee with me.
We all follow behind you.
Oh, okay. I don't mind following someone. If someone, or do you want someone to follow me? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So we
Yeah.
all
Vijay Krishna Prabhuji, if you want to follow me, maybe. Or...
we all follow, Mataji.
Oh, we all follow. Oh, perfect.
Line by line.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita prayers. CC Adi 1.1. Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan. Am I doing line by line or verse by verse?
Yes, Mataji.
Line by line. Okay. Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan.
Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan.
Isham Ishavatarakam.
Isham Ishavatarakan.
Ishavatarakam.
Tat Prakasham cha Tachaktihi.
Tat Prakasham
Prakasham Shaktihi.
Krishna Chaitanya Samgnakam.
Krishna Chaitanya Samyakam.
Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Nityanandau Sahoditau.
Nityanandau Sahoditau.
Gaudaye Pushpavantau.
Gaudodaye Pushpavantau.
Chitrau Shandau Tamonudau.
चित्रौ सन्दौ तमोनुदौ
Yad Advaitam Brahmopanishadi.
यदद्वैतं ब्रह्मोपनिषदि
Upanishadi.
Tad api asya tanubha.
Tadaipi asya tanubha.
Ya atmantaryami purusha.
Ya antaryami
Iti
purusha.
so shyam sa vibhavaha.
Iti so swamsha vibhavaha.
Shad Aishwaryaho Purnoya.
Shadaishwarya punyoya.
Iha Bhagwan sa swayam ayam.
Iha Bhagavan sa swayam aha.
Na chaitanyat Krishna jagati.
Na chaitanyat Krishna jagati.
Paratatvam param iha.
Paratatvam param iha.
Anarpita charim chirat.
Anarpita charinchirat.
Karunaya vatirnaha kalau.
Karunaya avatirna kalau.
Samarpayatim unnato jvala.
समर्पयितुं नतोज्ज्वला
Rasham swabhakti shriyam.
Rasam Subhakti
भक्तिश्रियम्
Hari purata sundara dyuti.
हरिः पुरता सुन्दरादितिः
कदम्ब सन्दीपिताः
कदम्बा सन्दीपितः
सदा हृदय कन्दरे
सदा हृदयकन्दरे
स्फुरतु वसचिनन्दनाः
स्फुरतौ स्वसचिनन्दनः
राधा कृष्ण प्रणय
राधा
कृष्ण प्रणय
कृष्णप्रणय
विकृतिर्ह्लादिनी शक्तिरस्माद्
विकृतिर्ह्लादिनी शक्तिरस्मात्
एकत्मानव अपि भुर्वी
एकात्मानवपि भुवि
भुवि
पुरदेहाभेदं गतौ तौ
पुरदेहभेदं गतौ तौ
चैतन्य अख्यां परकथं अधुना
चैतन्याख्यं प्रकटम् अधुना
तद्द्वयं चैक्यम् आप्तम्
तद्वैवं चैक्यम् आप्तम्
राधा भावद्युति सुवलितम्
राधाभावादिति सुवलितं
नौमि कृष्ण स्वरूपम्
मे कृष्णस्वरूपम्
श्रीराधायाः प्राणाय
श्रीराधाय
राधाय प्राणाय
महिमा कीदृशो वर्णयैव
महिमा
कीदृशो वर्णयैव
स्वाद्यो येनाद्भुता भूता
स्वाद्यो येन
मधुरिमा कीदृशो वा मदीया
मधुरिमा कीदृशो वा मदीयः
सौख्यं चस्य मद अनुभवतः
सौख्यं चास्य मदनुभवतः
कीदृशं वेति लोभात्
कीदृशं वेति लोभात्
तद्भावाध्याय समाज्ञानी सचि
तद्भावध्याय समाजनि
गर्भसिन्धौ हरिन्दुः
सचि गर्भसिन्धौ हरिन्दौ
पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं
पञ्चतत्त्वाकं कृष्णं
भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकम्
भक्तरूपस्वरूपकम्
भक्तवतरं भक्त्याख्यां
भक्तावतारं भक्त्याख्यं
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकाम्
नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानन्द
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानन्द
जय अद्वैत चन्द्र जय गौरभक्तवृन्द
जय
द्वैत चन्द्र जय गौरभक्तवृन्द
नमो महावदन्याय
नमो महावदन्याय
कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते
कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते
कृष्णया कृष्ण चैतन्य
कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य
नाम्ने गौरतुषे नमः
नाम्ने गौरतिषे नमः
कृष्णवर्णं त्विषा कृष्णं
कृष्णवर्णं तुषा कृष्णं
साङ्गोपाङ्गस्त्रपार्षदम्
गोपाङ्गाश्च पार्षदम्
यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रयैर्
सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैर्
यजन्ति हि सुमेधसः
यजन्ति हि सुमेधसाः
सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो
सुवर्णवर्णो हेमाङ्गो
वराङ्गश्चन्दाङ्गदी
वराङ्गश्चन्दनागदी
सन्न्यासकृच् चमः शान्तो
Sannyasa
Shanto
Nishtha Shanti Parayanaha
Nishtha
Nishtha
Shanti
Shanti
Parayanaha
Parayanaha
Mukam Karoti Vachalam
Mukam
Karoti
Karoti
Vachalam
Pangum Langayate Girim
Pangum
Pangum
Langayate
Langate
Girim
Girim
Yakripatam Aham Vande
Yat Kripatam Vande
Patamaham Vande
Mananda Madhavam.
Paramananda Madhavam.
Madhavam.
Oh, so sorry, Prabhuji.
Gurum Dina Dinam
Shri Guru Dina Taranam.
Gurudina Tarinam.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Devam
Devam. Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Devam.
Ishwaram.
Ishwaram.
Hare Krishna. Very beautiful Jai Mataji.
No, Prabhuji made so many mistakes. I'm sure there must be a tune to this. I don't know how that.
We'll go with the flow.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
we'll go for that. So every Monday we are reciting these prayers, and every alternative Saturdays in the evening, Chaitanya Charitamrita. During that time we recite these prayers. So yeah, in due course of time we all get used for this. Thank you so much, Mataji. And we got Hemlata Mataji here. Hare Krishna, Hemlata Mataji is and
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna to everyone.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so shall we move to the now next part? It is the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. We have been discussing about the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, the extremes of the Lord and his devotees in the devotional service. So that is the 14th chapter of teachings of Lord Chaitanya. There, in that one, while we were discussing, we came across the qualities of Krishna. So now we are going through the qualities from just little taking that part from the nectar of devotion, and then describing each qualities and discussing what are the different qualities. Krishna is complete Krishna, 100%. Om Purnavadam Purnat Purnam Udhachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Everything is complete. 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 minus 1 equal to 1. Everything is complete. So even the so many universes are coming out of Krishna, but still Krishna remains the same as he is without changing. So Krishna is complete, Purnam. So even though he is Purnam, we would like to see each and every angle and try to discuss, okay, in which angle he is Krishna, okay, what is the quality? He is very nice, very beautiful, and very genius, and little all good qualities. So far we have discussed so these beautiful bodily features, auspicious characteristics on his body, and in his characteristics, in his behavior, and pleasing attitude. And to look Krishna's beauty is so pleasing, and when he speaks, it is so pleasing. Everything is pleasing and effulgent. So here, when we are seeing, for example, effulgent and pleasing these qualities, we can apply to any of for his speaking, for his beauty, for his body, anything we can apply this pleasing because Krishna is complete. So this is Angani Yasya Sakalendri Ultimanti Pasyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chenmaya Sadujbhala Vigrahasya Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Krishna can do any activity with any of his different kinds of senses. Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti. So that's why whatever the adjective, the quality of Krishna we are discussing, it can be applied to any of Krishna's parts or any of Krishna's activities. It is so pleasing. That's why we did not put any of the subject here. We just put the adjective and qualities. And then, of course, this is Rupa Goswami has done like that. And then further, he is so effulgent, whatever, and then further strong, he is very powerful and strong. And then he is ever youthful, and then wonderful linguist, and he is truthful, and then he is a pleasing talker, and then fluent, he speaks very nicely, and he is highly learned, and then further highly intelligent, and then genius, and artistic, and clever, and expert, and also grateful. He is always, even though if we do a little bit, he always remembers that one, and he will return in return and so many millions of times to us back. So he's so grateful. If we render devotional service to Krishna, then Krishna cannot repay that devotional service. Like Krishna was mentioning to the gopis, that he cannot repay. Even whatever he does for the gopis in the day of Brahma, he cannot repay to the gopis. So he is so grateful. So that is his gratefulness. Now we are going to the next quality. So this is about the determined. So Krishna, if he determines something, it will make it happen. So he has got so many different energies. So Parasasaktir Vividaiva Shruyate Swabhavaki Jnana Balakriyacha. So he has got many energies. So they will just only Krishna wills, then all energies work. But Krishna doesn't have anything to work personally. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. Nat tat samasya abhidikasya dhrustate. Parasaktir vividaiva shruyate swabhaviki jnana balakriyacha. So natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. He does not have anything to perform. This is from the Upanishads. And also, not tat samasya abhidikasya dhrusyate. There is no one equal to him or greater than him. And Parasasakti Vividaiva Shuruyate, and the Lord's energies, these are Parasasakti, different energies are innumerable. Swabhaviki, Jnana, Bala, Kriyacha. So it is described very vividly. Different energies, they would act. But what Krishna, just only Krishna wills, then energies would act. So let us go and see what Krishna's determinations are with few examples. There are innumerable. Here Rupa Goswami is giving after hearing from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, so can I request, I think, two devotees to read, one devotee read the first paragraph, second devotee read next 3 paragraphs, please. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anyone, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Shall I read?
Okay, Mata.
Okay. Determined. Any person who observes regulative principles and fulfills his promises by practical activity is called determined. As far as the Lord's determination is concerned, there is an example in his dealings in the Hari Vamsa. This is in connection with Lord Krishna's fighting the king of heaven Indra, who was forcibly deprived of the Parijat flower. Parijat is a kind of lotus flower grown on the heavenly planets. Once Satyabhama, one of the Krishna's queen, wanted that lotus flower, and Krishna promised to deliver it. But Indra refused to part with this Parijat flower. Therefore, there was a great fight with Krishna and the Pandavas on one side and all of the demigods on the other. Ultimately, Krishna defeated all of them and took the Parijat flower, which he presented to his queen. So, in regard to that occurrence, Krishna told Narad Muni, "My dear great sage of demigods, now you can declare to the devotees in general and to the non devotees in particular that in this matter of taking the Parijat flower, all the demigods, the Gandharvas, the Nagas, the demon Rakshasas, Yaksas, and Panagas tried to defeat me, but none could make me break my promise to my queen." There is another promise by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita to the effect that his devotee will never be vanquished. So, a sincere devotee who is always engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord should know for certain that Krishna will never break his promise. He will always protect his devotees in every circumstance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely read. Okay, so can I request other devotee to read next 2 paragraphs, please? Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Krishna showed how he fulfills his promise by delivering the Parijata flower to Satyabhama by saving One second. By saving Draupadi from being insulted and by freeing Arjuna from the attacks of all enemies. The promise of Krishna that his devotees are never vanquished had also previously been admitted by Indra when he was defeated in the Govardhana Leela. When Krishna stopped the villagers of Raja, Vrindavana, from worshipping Indra, Indra became angry and therefore inundated Vrindavana with continuous rain. Krishna, however, protected all of the citizens and animals of Vrindavana by lifting Govardhana hill, which served as an umbrella. After the incident was over, Indra surrendered to Krishna with many prayers, in which he admitted, by your lifting Govardhana hill and protecting the citizens of Vrindavana, you have kept your promise that your devotees are never to be vanquished. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So beautifully read. This very Krishna's determination. This is one of the quality. So a person who observes regulative principles and fulfills his promises by practical activity is called determined. So we give our promise to our spiritual master that we chant every day 16 rounds and follow the regulative principles. This is our vow, and it is the lifetime commitment. It is lifetime commitment. It is because spiritual, it is eternally goes with the spiritual master. We are always bound with the vow. Okay, so here, when Krishna he determines, so then as far as the Lord's determination is concerned, there is example, so many dealings, like in the Harivamsha, this is connection with the Lord Krishna's fighting with the king of heaven, Indra, who was forcibly deprived of the Parijata flower. Actually, it is not that Krishna's desire, but Krishna wanted to fulfill the desire of his devotees. So his devotees or all his wives, they are not like ordinary ones. They are all devotees of the Lord. Otherwise, it is not possible to come in contact with Krishna. So in one of the Krishna's pastimes, Yat Pada Susrushana Mukya Karmana Satyadaya Dvasta Sahasra Yoshitaha Nijjitya Sanke Tridashanta Dashisho Haranti Vajrayadva Vallabhotitaha. And Yatpada Susrushana Mukya Karmana. And here all the wives of Krishna, they have served Krishna's lotus feet. Yatpada Susrushana Mukya Karmana Satyadayoha Dvasta Sahasra Yoshitaha. All 16,108 wives, they have served Krishna with so much of Mukya Karmana. It is very essential work. So then Krishna was very pleased with them. And then because on the request of Satyabhama, so because Satyadhayoho, so starting from Satya, so here because of the Parijata flower, her desire is to want to have the Parijata flower in the Dwaraka, in her home. So then what he did to fulfill? Nijjitya Sanke Tridashanta Ashisho, and in Nijjitya Sanke, he has defeated all the demigods, Tridashanta Dashisho, to fulfill the desire of Satyabhama. And then Haranti, and he has told the Haranti, what is that? Vajrayada Vallabhotitaha. This is Vajrayada Vallabhotitaha. Vajrayada Vallabha is the Vajrayada is Indra's weapon, and Vallabha is his wife, Uchitaha. So, and here Sachi Devi, Indra's wife, she takes the flowers and worships the Lord using those Parijata flowers. So, Harinti Vajrayada Vallabhotitaha. So now Krishna has brought that one to fulfill the desire of his devotee. It doesn't matter. Even Krishna's, all the Yadu family, they wanted to have Sudharma Sabha in the Dwaraka. All this Yadu family, they went to the heaven and they brought the Sudharma Sabha from the heavenly to Dwaraka, and they have established, they have kept here installed in the Dwaraka. So that is the power of, and getting Parijata flower is not a big match, big thing here for Krishna. So, but here to fulfill the desire of his devotee is an essential thing to see here. And Parijata is a kind of lotus flower grown on the heavenly planets. Once Satyabhama and the Krishna's queen wanted that lotus flower, and Krishna promised to deliver it, but Indra refused to part with his Parijata flower. This is kind of a attachment to the Parijata flower. Indra already has got some experience previously with the Govardhana Hill experience. At the time, Indra came and surrendered himself to Krishna. And now here Indra refused to part with Parijata flower. But because he is Krida Mrugaha, he is the puppet in the hand of the wife. So there, Sukadeva Goswami mentions that Indra is the puppet in the hand of your wife, because later on, inspired by his wife, and then he come to fight with Krishna himself. Then Sukadeva Goswami condemns, let all his opulence go to hell. Likewise, what is the use of all these opulence when he is not able to give his Parijata flower tree to Krishna? What is the use of Indra's position of opulence? Let all his opulences go to hell. Likewise, Sukadeva Goswami condemns the behavior of Indra. Because Krishna has given entire this thing. He gives the position of Indra. Krishna gives position of Indra. So here, who is sitting in Indra position? I think he is Purandara. His name is Purandara. He is son of Aditi Mata. Because he has performed 100 Ashwamedha sacrifices, now he got the position of Indra. Now he does not want to part with that Parja, simple Parja flower. And because previously when the Bali Maharaj, Bali Chakravarti, he has occupied that Amaravati from Indra. And then Indra could not fight with Bali Chakravarti. And later on, so there are so many things. Krishna came as Vamanadev and bring again, he has taken all the Amaravati from all the three planetary systems from Bali Chakravarti and gave it to Indra. So but he did not have any gratitude towards Krishna. And later on, again, because Bali Chakravarti, he was so humbly he has given, and Vamana became the servant of, door god of the Bali Chakravarti in the Sutala planet. So that is Krishna's, again, we would see how he is inclined towards his devotees. But here he is not much pleased with the demigods because of Pritibadhakamaihi. Nati prasidati ati Nati prasidati tatop Nati prasidati tatopacharu upachar Nati prasidati tatopacharita. Sorry, that is very beautiful that shloka that Lord Brahma नाति प्रसेदति ततोपजितोपचारैः आराधितसुरगणैः विधिबद्धकामैः यत्सर्वभूतदय असद् अलभ्ययैको नानाजनेषु तहो सुहृदन्तरात्मा नानाजनेषु अवहितः सुहृद अंतरात्मा. He is the well-wisher of everyone. But here demigods, they go to Hridibadhakamaihi. Because of that, na ati prasidati tatopachitopacharaihi. Even though demigods are offering with so many flowers, with the parijata flowers, all opulences, and worshipping the Lord, but with what reason? Hridibadhakamaihi. Because of that reason, Lord is not pleased with the demigods. But whoever is rendering a little bit of service to Krishna without any expectations, without any desires, and only with pure love and devotion, asnami prayatatmanaha. He will take it whenever devotee is rendering by his personal endeavors. So here, Indra was just acted like a puppet in the hand of his wives. Therefore, he just tried to fight with Krishna. Therefore, there was a great fight with Krishna and the Pandavas on one side and all of the demigods on the other. Ultimately, Krishna defeated all of them and took the Parijata flower, which he expressed to his queen. So again, Indra once again he became just showing his pale face again. Second time he got defeated from Krishna in the hand of Krishna again here. So in regard to that occurrence, Krishna told Narada Muni, my dear great sage of the demigods, now you can declare to the devotees in general and to the non-devotees in particular that in this matter of taking the Parijata flower, all the demigods, the Gandharvas, the Nagas, the demon Rakshasas, the Yakshas, and the Pannagas tried to defeat me, but none could make me break my promise to my queen. So this is one example, and also there is another promise by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, Name Bhakta Pranasyati. So here he says that so here whenever my devotee, even though sometimes he appears that he fell down, but he will, at the end he will never be perished. My devotees are always Dehopi Devashagaha Kalu Karmayava. He is always protected by the Lord. Um, okay, there is, let us see that shloka as well from the Bhagavad Gita. It is very beautiful shloka. I think it is Bhagavad Gita. Um, Bhagavad Gita 9 chapter, I think 27 or something like that. I will go see. So further it is Sudacha, and this is Chipram Bhavati Dharmatma Shashvatchantim Nigachati Kaunte Pratijanihi Name Bhaktah Pranasyati. This is Chipram Bhavati Dharmatma. So Kshipram Bhavati is very soon Bhavati, he becomes a Dharmatma, he is a righteous person. Dharmatma, Shashvat Chantim Nigachati, in due course of time he will attain. Nigachati attains. This is the Shashvat Chantim, lasting peace. Kaunteyam Pratijanihi, O Arjuna boldly declare to the world that Name Bhaktaha Pranasyati, my devotee never perishes. So he says, Krishna says, O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. This is a statement. This is Krishna's promise to everyone. So he relieves all from the material contaminations. That is the greatest entanglement for everyone. Okay, so that is his promise. My devotee will never be vanquished. So a sincere devotee who is always engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord should know for certain that Krishna will never break his promise. He will always protect his devotees in every circumstances. So again, this is one of the circumstances with the fulfilling the desire of Satyabhama, another one is Krishna protected Arjuna, and also Arjuna in another instance he was also mentioning in the Kurukshetra battle, he promised to Kunti that I will bring back all your 5 Pandavas safely from the Kurukshetra battle, and he fulfilled the promise to Kunti Maharani. And out of those so many other things, Krishna always with Arjuna. Arjuna was protected by Krishna all the time and circumstances. There, in one of the instance, Arjuna, in the Kurukshetra battle, his horses, he was trying to capture the Jayadratha. On the day, whenever Jayadratha killed the son of Arjuna, Abhimanyu was killed by all these warriors. Just there, Jayadratha was bit, he did some tricky thing. He stopped other Pandavas to coming to assist Abhimanyu. So because of that reason, Abhimanyu was killed. So later on, Arjuna made a promise that next day I am going to kill Jayadratha. So now, next day, what has happened in the Kurukshetra battle, Dronacharya has formed very strong vyuha in the Kurukshetra vyuha, so that Jayadratha will be protected. So if Arjuna does not kill Jayadratha, then Arjuna will die by himself by his promise. His promise is, if I do not kill Jayadratha next day, then I will enter into the fire. That is Arjuna's promise. So Arjuna, anyway, he will fulfill his promise if he is not. So now what they need to do, they do not have to do anything. They simply just stop Arjuna killing Jayadratha. So in such a way, Dronacharya formed a great battle army there. So now, during that time, so they have to cross Dronacharya and so many warriors, and they have to cross so many miles of soldiers are there. It is very difficult to take the chariot among very crowd. Say in the Jagannath Yatra, we see it is very difficult to go inside the middle or to take the rope and then pull the Jagannath. But it is Kurukshetra battle. Once if you have gone to the Prayagraj, there are so many millions of, there is no space to just move also. Likewise, the Kurukshetra battle also was happening. So many people, soldiers are there. It is very difficult to take the chariot among those. But Krishna, though he was taking, but horses got tired. And whenever Krishna says to Arjuna that horses they cannot move anyway, then Arjuna has got down from the chariot. Krishna took out these horses from the chariot, and then immediately Arjuna, he has used his skills so that he brought using his Gandharva weapon, he brought the heavenly, the forest into that Kurukshetra battle, and where all the sages are meditating, nice pond, all the birds and ducks are taking and swimming in the fresh waters. And then he has made using his arrows, he has made the wall around the pond. And then Krishna has taken, he appreciated Arjuna for that art, his skills. And then Krishna took the horses inside the pond, and then he has made the horses to drink water. And then Krishna was taking, he was adoring those horses. They are divine horses. These horses were given again to Krishna, I think by not Radha. I think Agni Deva has given these horses, and Radha was given by Chitra Radha. So likewise, here the horses were nourished. During the time Arjuna was standing on the ground, and then he was fighting with all other warriors, using his standing under all other warriors. They are standing on their chariots with their weapons. But Krishna, Arjuna, he is having just only with Gandeva and the this Sarah. Sarah is the where the arrows he keeps. So he's just taking arrows and then just doing everything. So at the time he remembers, and when he speaks to Yudhishthira about that past tense, everything is he was protected, even though he did not have any protection. On the mercy of Krishna, he was protected from his enemies. So there he mentions Mam Shrantavaham Aryo Radhino Bhvishtam Na Praharan Yed Anubhava Nirasa Chittaha. Yed Praharan Yed Anubhava Nirasa Chittaha. So whenever I am lost my Na Prahar Mam Shrantavaha Aryo Radhino Bhvishtam. I got down from the chariot, but by the mercy of Krishna, Krishna has promised that I will protect all the Pandavas. That promise was fulfilled. So Arjuna was telling to Yudhishthira that Na praharan yad anubhava nirasa. By mercy of Krishna, all the enemies, they did not take the chance to kill me. But so in both ways, one is Arjuna is very skillful warrior and fighting with all of them. Again, Arjuna particularly sees that Krishna is protecting him. So there, because not making the enemies to kill Arjuna invulnerably, and instead all the enemies of Krishna are appreciating Arjuna for his art, that he is fighting from the ground and fighting with so many other Atirathas, Maharathas, like that. So here Krishna, he will always protect his devotees in every circumstance. So Krishna will never break his promise. Okay, this is one in particular instance, and Krishna showed how he fulfills his promise by delivering the Parijata flower to Satyabhama, and also by saving Draupadi from being insulted, and by freeing Arjuna from the attacks of all enemies. Kunti Maharani also prays to Krishna in the Kunti Maharani prayers. Vishan Mahagnehe Purushad Darshanad Asasabhaya Vanavasukuchyataha Mrude Mrude Aneka Maharatasrato Dhaunyasra Shashme Hare Bhirakchitaha. Dhaunyastri is the Ashwadhama. So starting from Vishan Mahagnehe Purushada Darshanad Asasabhaya Vanavasukuchyataha Mrude Mrude Aneka Maharatasrato Dhaunyasra Shashma Hare Bhirakchitaha. In all these circumstances, we are all protected, O Krishna. Likewise, Kunti Maharani mentions each and everything. See, attacks of all the enemies in different circumstances, how Krishna protected them. And then further, the promise of Krishna that his devotees are never vanquished had also previously been admitted by Indra. Then he was defeated in the Govardhana Leela. And when Krishna stopped the villagers of Raja from worshipping Indra, Indra became angry and therefore inundated Vrindavana with continuous rain. Krishna, however, protected all the citizens and animals of Vrindavana by lifting Govardhana hill, which served as an umbrella after the incident was over. Indra surrendered Krishna with many prayers, in which he admitted by you lifting Govardhana hill and protecting the citizens of Vrindavana, you have kept your promise that your devotees are never to be vanquished. Now Indra came to the senses. So that Krishna always protect his devotees. So sometimes devotee, that's why devotees, they do not want all the opulences, material opulences. If material opulences are there, this is Madandali Vimurti. This is like Janmai Sruta Sribihi Yedamana Madapuman Naivahati Abhidatu Vaitwam Akinchana Gocharam. Again, Kunti Maharani prayer. So one, if he has got all kinds of opulences, then sometimes this kind of thing happens. Madha, because I am opulent, I have got no one can comparable to me like that. So he thinks that's why, even though he is a devotee of the Lord, he is the servant of the Lord, but he acted like in couple of times. It is not one, but couple of times like that. Okay, so these are the few of Krishna's qualities. How Krishna is determined to protect all his devotees. Okay, so there is one quality. Let us see what. Okay, next is small quality. We shall go through the another quality as well. Can I request other devotee to read the next quality, please? Anyone would like to read the next quality?
Do you want me to read through?
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Okay. Expert judge of time and circumstances. Krishna was very expert in dealing with people according to circumstances, country, time, and paraphernalia. How he could take advantage of a particular time, circumstance, and person is expressed by him while talking to Uddhava about his rasa dance with the gopis. He says, the most opportune time is the full moon night in autumn like tonight. The best place within the universe is Vrindavana, and the most beautiful girls are the gopis. So, my dear friend Uddhava, I think I should now take advantage of all these circumstances and engage myself in the rasa dance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So this is again Krishna's most confidential pastimes. So Krishna shares all such kind of things with Uddhava, not with anyone else. And when Krishna comes to Madura during the time, uh, so Krishna and Balrama were going in a street. So there are so many people come across some clothes, some merchant who sells the clothes. And then there Krishna, one merchant did not give clothes, and Krishna chopped off his head with his hand because of his arrogant words against the Krishna and Balarama. And later on, Krishna mentions to Balarama that this person was in his previous life, he is the washerman. So using the same person, he has used the words against Sita Mata. So at the time, still he is here. Now I'm Krishna with his hand, it acted like a sword, and he chopped off his head. And then later on, he took some clothes, and then later on, he passed away. There is another Vanamali, Sudama, so who gives the flower garlands to Krishna with love and devotion. Krishna was so merciful to him, and then again, his prayers are very nice. It is always to remember. Okay, but we just move on to the, and then Krishna come to, when he was going, at the time there is a lady comes, Kubja. Kubja is the one who has got different bends in her body. But Krishna asked her, so give me and Kubja is the one who gives the sandalwood paste, prepares very beautiful sandalwood paste to Kamsa. She is a servant of Kamsa. And then she makes so many other fragrances as well. And then Krishna asked her to give some of those uh, sandalwood paste. Then Kubja mentioning and appreciating Krishna. So who is better than you, O Krishna? So you are the most wonderful personality. And then she gives and that paste unto touches the sandalwood paste on the body of Krishna and Balaram, and then immediately, in order to reciprocate, Krishna lifted her, holding the chin. He lifted, and then with his feet, he pressed her feet, and with his hand, he lifted the chin, and then immediately all his bends came to straight, and Kubja became very beautiful personality. And then she was a bit blaspheme and with bash smile. She was asking Krishna and to invite him to her home. But Krishna said that I am on the duty, I do not come now. So after, once that job is done, I will come and see you later on. So later on, uh, after all things happen, Krishna taking Buddha, not Balaram. This time Balaram did not come with Krishna. So this is Krishna and Buddha has come to Kubja's home, and then there he had met. So he knows what is the expert judge. So what to be done, when to be done, and who should be with him. And also similarly here, about the Rasa dance. See, it is a beautiful. There are two Rasa dances. One is the Sharad Purnima, and another one is the Kartika Purnima. These two Purnimas are very beautiful for Krishna's devotees. On those two Purnima days, Krishna and deities are decorated with all white clothes in the Mayapur temple. It is so beautiful to see. So, but Krishna, as soon as he sees let me just share one of those shlokas from the Bhagavatam, 10th canto, where Krishna describes, he sees the beautiful moon and Sarat Kala and fresh waters, and all the birds are cooing, and all these flowers are blossoming. There, it is, I think, 29th chapter, 27, 29, Krishna goes meet for the rasa dance. So this one. Yes, this is the very beautiful thing that Sukadeva Goswami says. Bhagavanapi taratrihi sharadotpulla mallikaha sarada utpulla mallikaha vikcharantum manaschakre yogamayam upasitaha yogamayam. So by his yogamaya upasitam, taking resorting to yogamaya, that is his spiritual potency, not the material, spiritual potency. Viksharantam manaschakre. Krishna desired by looking at that environment. And Sharad Utpulla Mallikaha. So here Sri Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, full in all opulences. Yet upon seeing those autumn nights scented with blossoming jasmine flowers, he turned his mind toward loving affairs. To fulfill his purposes, he employed is internal potency. Internal potency, it is spiritual potency, not material things. So here, let us see one or two shlokas of this. It is very beautiful to hear how Krishna was thinking by looking at the scene. So we can understand how expert he is to judge. And here, Tadoru Rajaha Kukubaha Kuraihi Mukam Pracha Vilimpan Arunena Santamaihi. This is Charashaninam Udagachuro, what is that one? Mrujan Priyaha Priyaha Iva Dirga Darshanaha. So the moon then rose, anointing the face of the eastern horizon with the reddish hue of his comforting rays, and thus dispelling the pain of all who watched him rise. The moon was like a beloved husband who returns after a long absence and adorns the face of his beloved wife with red kumkuma. I don't know if anyone can understand. So this is describing the beauty of the moon in the eastern horizon, either moon rise or moon set. When we have moon is rising, it is the entire area is in the reddish hue with the comforting ray. So that is describing that dispelling the pain of all who watched the moon rise in the evening. In the Purnami day, we see the beautiful moon. In India, we would see that one very beautiful. Every day evening during the sunset, now it is time for the moon rise. At the time, there were not many lights, yet there was not much electricity popular. So as children, we used to come and take bath evening by 6:30 and then take prasadam before 7 o'clock, and then come to bring all our carts into the street, and then everyone bring their carts into the street and looking towards the eastern side for the sunrise. Sun is all very beautiful beautiful moon. It is all the hue is reddish hue. It is very nice, and then we lie on the cot and looking at the moon until the moon goes very beautiful. Likewise, we would enjoy that scene for another week or 8 days. That moon coming to the center of the sky, along with all the stars, sleeping next to the father and mother, and then looking at the sky and looking at the moon. And mother says that, okay, this is the stars, 7 stars. These are seven Saptarishi mandalas, and then there is Arundhati, which is under one of the stars, and this moon has got some different marks, and likewise, and this is the Dhruva star. Like is when parents are saying, looking at the scene, we feel so much of happy. It will dispel the pain of all who watched him rise. And whatever the day work we have went to take the cows to the forest and bringing for the grazing and bringing home, all the stress will be relieved, dispelled by looking at the moon. So moon was like a beloved husband who returns after a long absence and adorns the face of his beloved wife with red kunkuma. So now the sky and that horizon is like a wife and without any um, red kunkuma on the forehead. It's just like white. When the moon is rising, it is just appearing a beautiful. The wife is now tinged with the red kunkuma on the forehead. Likewise, moon, his appearance is like that. Moon like a beloved husband who returns after long absence and adorns the face of his beloved wife with red. So Krishna, looking at that beautiful environment, he was desiring to have rasa dance with all the gopis. Rasa dance. So this is Drishtva Kumadavantam Akanda Mandalam. Ramamanaham Nava Kunkumarunam and Vanam Chatat Komala Bhobi Ranjitam Jagokalam Vama Dusham Manoharam. So Lord Krishna saw the unbroken disk of the full moon glowing with the red effulgence of the newly applied vermilion as if it were the face of the goddess of fortune. He also saw the Kumuda lotuses opening in response to the moon's presence and the forest gently illuminated by its rays. Thus, the Lord began to play sweetly on his flute, attracting the minds of beautiful eyed gopis. Okay, so this is the guy. It goes into very beautiful pastime, so sweet to go into. But time, we are restricted by the time. So we do not want time to restrict us. So this is one of the desire of the devotees, so that he will be eligible to enter into the Vaikuntha planets. Pravartate yat rajastamayoho sattvam cha mishram na cha kala vikramah. When we are discussing the Krishna Katha, we don't want time to influence us to stop us. But what can we do? So we are bound by the material, but our desire is always discuss Krishna Katha. Okay, so this is the beautiful scenario, and Krishna saw that unbroken disk of the full moon and the beauty of the nature. Then he wanted to have a rasa dance. That here Krishna is sharing with Uddhava. Oh, Uddhava, I think I should now take the advantage of all these circumstances and engage myself in the rasa dance. This conversation has happened after Krishna came from Vrindavana back to Dwaraka. Okay, that is where Krishna is speaking. So Krishna is expert judge of time and circumstances. Here we discussed only with the gopis pastime, and also there are many other things, and when to start the Kurukshetra battle and what to do when in judging all these things, and also how to influence the opposite party. Krishna is expert judge of time and circumstances. Okay, so these are the two qualities. Due to the time, I stop here. I request dear devotees, kindly share or anything that you wanted to share, or you wanted to ask any questions, kindly ask. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I have this question. It comes in my mind. Um, So Indra doesn't understand Krishna is the ultimate source for everything. He doesn't realize that, or he is just envious of Krishna.
So Krishna understands that one. Sorry,
Indra.
Indra knows, but because for a moment he was acting like a. So this one it comes in the Bhagavatam. Let me just show that one how Sukadeva Goswami describes the same what kind of Indra's mentality. Even though he knows that Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead, but still. Uh, so this is Akuruvas, this is Bhaumasra. Honestly, the Narakasura, that is Bhaumasra. I think I was sharing this with Bhaumasra. We have shared it. No, no, Naraka, yeah, killing of Naraka. So this is killing of the demon Naraka. So after that, he has taken Parijata flower, taken those earring, umbrella, and also Mani Parvata to the demigods, and then he has returned those three items to the demigods. At the time, then this one, that is that one. This chapter should be this one. Gayatri Mataji. So, do you remember the shloka Mataji, which I think I have shared with you once? You know?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Which one, Prabhuji?
So Krishna, Sukadeva Goswami condemns Parijata flower, that pastime.
Okay, Prabhuji. I'll.
So there, Indra knows that one, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But for the moment, what has happened, he was like acting as a Krida Mruga. Specifically, Sukadeva Goswami used that word, Krida Mruga, means a puppet in the hand of a wife. And he was inspired or provoked by Sachi that, can't you protect a Parijata tree also? Are you my husband or like that? If we hear nowadays words from the women, how they will use and inspire the husband to act even though he cannot. And then what happens? So he acted on that, inspired by his wife, Sri Ramruga. And then he came and fight with Krishna. And then when he was fighting, all his assistants like Gandharvas, Nagas, and the Pannagas, Yakshas, everyone are assisting Indra in that battle. And Sukadeva Goswami condemns that act. Yeah. This one, it is very beautiful pastime. I don't remember that which chapter it is. I think this one. Okay. Sloka is 59. I just take for this one out. So here, Sukadeva Goswami is not appreciating the act of. So here, if you look at this, even, would you like to read this, Mataji, from here?
Yeah.
From 40 and
Once. Okay.
40, 41, 42.
Okay. Once planted, the Parijat tree beautified the garden of Queen Satyabhama's palace. Bees followed the tree all the way from heaven, greedy for its fragrance and sweet sap. Even after Indra had bowed down to Lord Achyuta, touched his feet with the tips of his crown, and begged the Lord to fulfill his desire, that exalted demigod, having achieved this purpose, chose to fight with the Supreme Lord. What ignorance there is among the gods! To hell with their opulence. Then the imperishable Supreme Personality, assuming a separate form for each bride, duly married all the princes simultaneously, each in her own palace.
Thank you, Mataji. So
Thank you.
here let us see what Prabhupada has given in the purport. Mataji.
It is well known that material wealth and power tend to produce arrogance, and thus an opulent life can often be the royal road to hell. Hare Krishna.
So would you like to share, Mataji, anything from this? Why Indra could act like that? Hemlata Mataji, would you like to
Yes, Hare Krishna.
share why Indra is acting like that? Why he is opposing Krishna, even though he understands Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead?
Yeah, you have already explained Prabhu, because he had so much of pride, and because he thinks that he has got everything, he's all the opulences. So, and as you said, he was his thinking of his wife, and she was the one pushing him. I think that's all.
So that is the Krida Mruga. And also Prabhupada in the purport mentions when he has got lots of opulence, it will also make him to fall down later on. Though that's why devotees did not want this wealth, opulence, any kind of thing. That's why he is called Akinchana Gocharaha. Namo Akinchana Vittaya Divritta Gunavrittaye Atmaramaya Shantaya Kaivalya Pataye Namaha. So devotees, if you see any devotees, so many princesses, they have completely rejected all kinds of comforts or kingdoms. We see Ganga Mata Rani and also many queens are also renounced their positions and came to Vrindavana and living very simply. And even she was being going to home to beg alms. It is not required for them, but still they are doing it because one cannot experience that happiness, transcendental ecstasy, or feel Krishna with when we have got body, all senses are comfort. That's why Bhogeshwari Prasaktanam Taya Paprasachetasam Vyavasayatmaka Buddhi Samadho Na Vidhiyate. When our senses are gratified or satisfied with some kind of comforts, then samadho na vidiyate, devotional service to Krishna, that thought does not take place in them. Of course, we know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and our duty is do it, but we do not try to give up those things, comforts. So likewise, Indra, because of all these opulences, he was making these mistakes again number of times. And how many times he has made? And once, the first time, in the Kandava Prastha, uh, at the time, Krishna and Arjuna were there. At that time, Arjuna alone, he was fighting with all Indra, and then just that all entire forest was burnt to the ashes on the request of Agni. At the time, Krishna was also present. So Indra should have understood at that time. And before that, Govardhana pastime. And he should have understood that one. Later on, Krishna helped him to bring this Aditi Mata earrings and Varuna's umbrella, white umbrella, and also Mani Parvata. It is the play place for all the demigods. So these three items, it was taken by Bhaumasura. And then Bhaumasura cannot be defeated by Indra. And Krishna has got it back from him and then gave it back to Indra. He did not have any gratitude towards Krishna, even for that. But for small, Parajata tree. So when he is puppet in the hand of wives or with opulence, then one would act like that. That's why he was mentioning to hell with their opulence. Hare Krishna, Jai Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. It's just a query here. Indra has misbehaved many a times. It's not just one or two times, you know. He's misbehaved with. There was a pastime about Vritrasur. He killed him. Then there was another pastime about Diti and all the children in her womb. And he misbehaves all the time. And do they get affected by modes of nature as well, the demigods?
Yes, they do.
Is that why they do this, or are they just
Yes, they do get
wrapped up?
affected by the material nature. Yes. So, yeah, that is number of persons. So anyone who occupies that Indra's position, because he is experiencing all those heavenly comforts. Likewise, before that also, when Pudu Maharaj was doing the horse sacrifice, he come and stole the horse because he does not want to lose his position. He wanted to secure. So one is to protect. Likewise, nowadays, many politicians trying to secure their seat. They can do anything for that purpose. Of course, it does not give you the happiness. At the end, throughout they have to be responsible. It doesn't matter how much wealth they have put back, but they have to always think unnecessarily. They do not see that the struggles. They think that how much money we have got, how much sense of gratification we have got. They would see only that. So in Indra's acts, yes, they are also affected by three material modes of life, including Brahma. Even Brahma sometimes this universe Brahma, by the mode of passion, he creates this universe, secondary universe. So that means everyone are affected by somewhere or other, except the Narayana Rishi. That Kapil Bhagavan says, except Narayana, everyone are affected, and they fall down for their sense graphs to the senses. Duddhantendriya Kala Sarpa Patli Prokta Dhamshtayate. This is mentioned by the Prabodhan and the Saraswati. So devotees of the Lord, like especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu devotees, they can conquer all the senses. It is not that much easy to conquer the senses. So Indra, he made so many mistakes. That Indra is his name is Purandara. At that point of time, he was Purandara, occupying the seat of Indra, son of Aditi Mata. Not only that, Aditya Mata's children are Adityas. They are meant to be supposed to be the demigods. And there are two of the devotee sons of Aditi Mata, Posa and Bhaga. They were present in the Daksha's Sabha assembly hall. And during the time, Daksha was insulting Lord Shiva. At the time, Posa and Bhaga, they were also uh, showing their insulting behavior towards Lord Shiva. Later on, Lord Shiva has sent that Veerbhadra. He has punished them. Posa, his teeth were gone, and Bhaga, his eyes were gone. So demigods, but their limbs were now broken. Pusa cannot eat any food. He need to eat only the ground floor which is just offered to him. Only that one that Pusa can take it. And Bhagat does not have eyes. He need to see through the eyes of the Ashwini Kumaras like that. And Bhrigu Maharshi, he lost his beard and then he has got a goat beard. Even the demigods, so Adityas, they're also meant to for three material modes of nature, fall down to the senses. Senses are very strong, they are like a poisonous snakes. They will be controlled only by Yat Kaurnya Kataksha Tam Gauram Eva Namastumaha. This Prabodhananda Saraswati glorifies Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Your devotees, they can easily control the senses. Duddhantendriya Kal Sarpa Patli Prokta Damshtayate Kaivalyam Narakayate Tridashapuhu Akasha Pushpayate. So likewise, and then Vishwam Purnam Sukayate, and then for the devotees, entire universe, it is very pleasing because they have controlled the senses. But the demigods, they don't have that kind of control. Of course, they are meant to have control, but for them to secure their roles, they make all. That's why Lord is not pleased with them. Na ati prasiri tatopachitopacharihi aradhya suraganihi pradibadha kamaihi. So they make mistakes. Everyone are influenced, inclusive of Brahma. Brahma also call it illusion. But only the Brahman, once he mentions that because somewhere I'm the devotee of the Lord, so what I keep only Lord in my heart. I do not make any mistakes. न भारति मिंगम वृषोपलक्ष्यते न वै क्वचिन् मे मनसो वृषागतिः न मे हृदि कृषिकानि पतिं सत्पते न मे he mentions that because I keep the Lord in the heart, my word will never go false. Name Bharati, uh, he mentions when he was speaking to Narada Muni. So that is the devotees means they do not make any mistakes. They can control their senses very easily, but it happens only among the devotees association. Okay, so just devotees, so that's why Kapil Bhagavan Krishna says there is no greater than in this material world than my devotee, because they are completely under the supervision of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, so Vijay Krishna Prabhuji, do you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything?
Sorry, Prabhu?
Do you have anything to share with us, Prabhuji? Anything to share on Krishna consciousness in this particular context about qualities of Krishna?
Well, I liked it when you mentioned that because of the question offered to the Sangha by Jai Mataji about the demigods and their problems. I liked it when you mentioned that even them, although they have very high positions, like administrators of the affairs of the universe, no?
Yeah.
So still they get affected by they become victims of the influence of the modes of material nature. So when you said that, I really liked it because it makes sense. What other reason is there for them to, for example, for Indra to behave in the way we see that he does? Yes, the influence of the modes of material nature can be unsurpassable. Only the devotee, like you said, is capable of, and he does it very easily to surpass the influence of the modes of nature. I really liked it when the answer you gave to Mother Jai about the misbehavior of the demigods. Thank you very much for that, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Because we may think that, oh, because they're demigods, so elevated, so powerful, but there's nothing wrong with them. But no, even very elevated people in the material universe can become victimized by the strong influence of the modes of material nature. So what to speak about us?
Yes.
So we have to be careful and surrender to the process of Krishna consciousness in order to avoid misbehaving.
Very good.
I really liked your answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very nice to hear you, Prabhuji, sharing your reflections.
You're welcome.
Okay, Swarup Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, it was very nicely explained. And as Prabhu said, the question by the Mataji was such an interesting one. So I really enjoyed the whole discussion, Prabhu. I have nothing more to add from my side.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So demigods, in order to catch that, they are not independently act. So they also have to pray to the Supreme Lord to get their powers I think there is again in the third chapter, the third canto. So it is just I'm not going in deep, but here, so they pray to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Namamate Deva Padaravindam Prapannata Popashamata Patram Yen Molaketa Yatinjasoru. So this one, coming to that shlokas, yeah, it is from 39. So you would see the demigod prayers. So Deva Vuchuhu. So it's the demigod said for their to receive their strength from the Supreme Lord. I'm just going to the end. They will put so many. There is very nice, beautiful statements the demigods mentions. And then finally, this is last shloka. So they says that it's the last one. Okay, yes, it is. So, O Supreme Self, please give us who are created in the beginning from the Mahatattva. Please give us who are created in the beginning from Mahatattva, the total cosmic energy, your kind directions on how we shall act. Kindly award us your perfect knowledge and potency so that we can render you service in the different departments of subsequent creation. So demigods, there are many other things in the prayers, important statements. But yeah, demigods, they are not independent. They are empowered by the Supreme Lord. Narayana Paradeva, Deva, Narayana Angajaha, Narayana Paraloka, Narayana Paramakaha. Everything is Narayana. So here, demigods sometimes because of they may, not everyone is perfect. Because um, tend to cheat, tend to make mistakes and fall into illusion, imperfect senses in this material world, all the living entities. Okay, so that is about the imperfection of this dukkhalayam ashashvatam. So imperfectness is the nature of this material world.
And Radha Prabhu, this is what? This is Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the canto?
So the demigod prayers, it is third canto, chapter 5, verse numbers 39 to 51.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other questions, dear devotees? Otherwise, we shall move to the end to lesson of prayers. If you are all happy and satisfied with the questions and the Krishna Katha. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, we shall do the lesson of prayers. Okay, so can I request Vijay Krishnadas Prabhuji to do the lead the Kirtan and the Surup Prabhuji, would you like to do lesson of prayers? You both?
Sure, Prabhu. I'll follow Vijay Krishna Prabhu.
Okay, very nice. Vijay Krishna Prabhuji, are you available with Mridanga?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I don't know why you asked me to. We are 5 here. Why don't you ask any other devotee to worship Lord Nrsimha Dev? Why always me? Okay, I'll do it today. But next time, let's hear another devotee because I'm curious about their skills in relation to worshiping Lord Nrsimha Dev, if I may ask. Okay, so let's go. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlad Ladadaine. Hiranakashi Purvakshaya. Shila Tanka Nakalaye.
Ito Nrsimha Parato Nrsimho.
Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho.
Yato Yamitato Nrsimha.
Yato Yamitato Narsimha.
Bahir Nrsimho Hridaye Nrsimho.
Bahi Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho.
Nrsimha Madem Sharanam Prapade.
Narsingham Adim Sharanam Prapade.
Avakara Kamalavare Akam Adutta Shringam Dalita Niranya Kashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahare Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanubhringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare.
Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev
Jaya Narsinga Dev Jaya Narsinga Dev Jaya Narsinga Dev Jaya Narsinga Dev.
Jayo Bhakta Prahlad Jayo Bhakta Prahlad Jayo Bhakta Prahlad Jayo Bhakta Prahlad
Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad.
Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada.
Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Gurudev Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Shri Shri Narasimhadev Bhagwan ki,
Jai
Bhat Prahlad Maharaj ki,
Jai.
Jai
Srila Prabhupada ki,
Jai.
Jai
Shri Gurudev ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Gaura Premanande.
Hari
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 Bol.
Hari Bol.
Bol.
Wonderful singing, both of you. Thank you.
Very beautiful.
It's difficult because of
Yeah.
the what is the word lag?
Yes, the lag. Yes, Prabhu, you are right.
Yes,
And
it's difficult, but we tried our best. Thank you,
Yeah.
Swami.
No,
also
it was really nice.
your tune is new to me, Prabhu, so maybe I've made mistakes, so forgive me for that.
No, you didn't. It was very beautiful. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, beautifully sung, both of you. Vijay Krishna Prabhuji, we want you to play the drums and sing, so it is more beautiful, Prabhuji. That's why Amok Prabhuji always asks you to sing.
Okay,
Yes.
if you insist, I'll do it.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Always be ready with the drums, so
Yes.
you can hear that beautiful mridangam on the
Yeah.
background as well. It's very nice,
Yes,
Prabhuji. Thank
I'll
you
be
so much.
ready.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
We could sing on the Wednesday Prabhuji and the Kirtan evening with a nice different Kirtan, not Narasimha Kirtan, maybe different Kirtan. It would be so beautiful if you are available.
Sorry?
On Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock, we have got Kirtan evening. Devotees sing different Kirtan.
Oh, so you're inviting me to the class on today. Today is what? Today is Monday. No, yes. So you have classes on Sundays, and you're inviting me to those classes. Yes, I'll pay attention to the WhatsApp chat, and I'll be there, Prabhu.
Yes, very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji. So this is a Kirtan evening on Wednesday,
Yes. What time?
8 o'clock in the night.
Yes, I'll be there next time. Don't worry.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you.
So we shall
Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo
Namo
namo
Namaha.
Ananta Koti Vaishnav ki
Jai.
Jai. Prabhupada
Srila
ki
Prabhupada
Jai.
ki
Jai.